it is time for a new one. You know this, okay? You're being called to make the larger investment, okay? It will be well worth your time, money, energy, emotions, whatever this is that you are called to upgrade, okay? You are being called to take the smaller segment of the larger investment. So this might be something like, I don't know, choosing, what would be a good analogy for the spirit, for this energy with the sun? It's like, go for the large investment, but like tiptoe into it, kind of, if that makes sense. So take like smaller bites of a larger thing instead of taking one medium-sized bite, okay? I'm hearing, buy right, cry once. Buy wrong, cry twice. Okay, that's something my dad always says, okay? You're being called to look at things in a positive, optimistic fashion. You are not being given... You are being given an opportunity. You're being called to see this as being given an opportunity to enlighten yourself and also to upgrade something as well. This is something that, in some way, it's not fair. There's a reason you need to upgrade this, okay? Maybe you're not being treated well at your job. Maybe it's time to leave that relationship. Maybe your phone broke. Okay, knock on wood for all of those things. I want you to have the best, most lovely life possible for everybody. But whatever this is, see this as an opportunity to upgrade. Oh my god, that sucks. Your couch broke. Okay, but now you get to go to IKEA. Whatever that is for you, okay? So this is just what Spirit wants for you to see. See this as an opportunity for you to upgrade because you are noticing around the board your life is upgrading. So Spirit is showing you right now the things that are called to upgrade through your intervention. Spirit is upgrading things that are Spirit's responsibility, and Spirit is showing you the things that are your responsibility to upgrade. So this is through perspective. Okay, direction, yes. Time for a new one, whatever that is for you. You do have a lot of different options, and you are being encouraged to, with let go and death. Okay, so make the biggest change. Make the furthest journey. Make the bigger investment, okay? With this energy, 777, actually, so you are divinely guided. This is happening intentionally, and there's something specific about you seeing right before you saw this, whatever you saw right before this message, whether it's on your TikTok scroll or something that caught your eye in life, whatever you saw right before this is significant. It's really significant, okay? It's the context, not the content, it's the context, okay? So maybe it was one of the videos that I posted in Switzerland, or maybe it was somebody else doing something that you want to do, like whatever it is, this is something where there's, why am I feeling like this weird hesitation? There's a hesitation here because there's something that you don't resonate with. But the part that you do resonate with, because it's combined with something you don't resonate with, you're looking at the whole thing like, I don't resonate with that, okay? So there's an aspect of this where you're being called to look into the nuance and look at the options. You're being divinely guided. Spirit is showing you what to upgrade, and they're asking for you to have this more shrewd and optimistic, like shrewdly optimistic perspective towards whatever this is, okay? You are being called to move forward, go up a level than you think, okay? So maybe you're going up a weight class. Instead of going up this much, go up this much, right? Don't hurt yourself, obviously, but there's something here about the learning curve. Like, whatever this is, you're being called to take the approach of something that you can grow into, not something that is your current size, okay? Something you can grow into. So this is a job where there's room for growth. This is a technology that you maybe don't know how to use all the way. This is someone in your life who you can look up to and learn from them, okay? You're being called to buy the shoe half a size too big, as an analogy, okay? Maybe you're literally shopping for shoes, maybe you need a new pair, and the ones that you want, okay, they run half a size too small, okay? Just as an analogy. when we look at your progression here, the why, when we look at the why, it's because if Spirit didn't make it so that you needed to make this change, you wouldn't have made this change. If Spirit didn't make it so that you got if Spirit didn't make you feel screwed over, basically, if Spirit didn't put you in this tricky situation, you wouldn't enter the situation that's the best for you. You would have been fine there, okay? If your, whatever it is, knock on wood, of course, if your phone didn't break, you wouldn't have upgraded your phone, okay? You would have just had the same one forever. Because you would have been fine using it, but you deserve better. You deserve better. And you would have settled for it forever. Because as long as it's fine, it's fine. So Spirit is showing you it's not fine. It's not good enough. So don't look at your situation as getting worse. Look at it as having an opportunity. Not an opportunity to fix what is broken. I'm hearing to tell you, don't MacGyver it. This is an opportunity for you to fully, I'm hearing, send it through the wash cycle. Fully wash it. Okay, get a brand new one, something that you can grow into. Okay, with the Fool. And trust the process. Trust the timing and the process. There's a reason why. You can do the most with the least. What about when you have the most? Imagine what you can do. Okay, and that's something about whatever you saw before this. What has the most and is doing the least versus having the least and being able to do the most. It's not resources, it's resourcefulness, yet still you deserve those resources. Okay? You can do everything that you would do on that fancy iPhone with the old iPhone, because those are the parameters that you work with, and you can do it comfortably. You have the patience, you have the timing, you have the wherewithal. But that doesn't mean that you don't eventually get to upgrade. Okay? You can make something work. That doesn't mean it works for you. And even if it does work for you, that doesn't mean you don't deserve better. However, your resourcefulness, second to none. Okay? So, with your growth, okay, you do have a decision here. You can keep things as they are. Make it work. Okay? You can tweak things. You can MacGyver things. You can figure things out. You can make it work. You can make it work. Spirit's not saying that you can't. Spirit is challenging you to do the thing that actually does make the most sense in the hindsight, but for you right now, it's an uncomfortable perspective. It's Tower and the Hangman with Temperance. You need a little extra faith. You need a little extra investment. 8 of Coins, okay? But it will have the biggest return of investment. It will change your circumstance and your scenario. This is why Spirit is taking those first steps for you, to see if you tug on that thread and you unravel that whole blanket, sweater, whatever, insert an analogy. There's something that you started doing recently, lately, that someone gave you a piece of bad advice about. But it's something you started doing recently, okay? Take it as a compliment. Take it as a compliment. That's it. Take it as a compliment, okay? Their advice was an act of love. They weren't actually trying, it wasn't about you doing that. It wasn't about you following that. It was about showing you love. Like, if you cook for me and it's really delicious, and I'm like, oh my God, you should open a restaurant, I'm complimenting you. I'm not telling you to open a restaurant. Okay, so there's something, take it with a grain of salt. Take it as a compliment. That's what it was meant to be. Okay? And there's also something about dropping a burden here. Okay. In order to walk this path, to make this upgrade, to change this circumstance, whatever it is, you are going to be called to drop a burden, a mental burden, that is affirmed by the rest of the world around you. You're being called to go... You're being called to do it, okay? The world around you says 2 + 2 is 5. Your brain goes 2 + 2 is 5. Spirit's going, it's 4. It's 4. Do it. It's 4. And you're going, ah. Okay, you don't have to. You do not have to. You don't have to, okay? But that is your advice. Don't overlook the opportunity.